Okay, well, hello there. Tonight, actually, going to be playing Rochut number 5 from the Melodious A2 book. So this one is in the key of C major. So B naturals are always fun to mess up. So let's make sure we got our fourth positions down. E natural, A natural, all that kind of fun stuff. I think about number 5 is it's a one-pager, which is good. Another one is this one has a lot of half notes and whole notes. So I think this is good when I tell my students this is one that's it's easier to think about really just connecting the dots, because we don't have notes flying up and down and around and everything. It's kind of a slower moving piece, and so I think it's easier to think about something that's maybe a little abstract. In that vein of thought, well, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about buzzing. So I think I've demonstrated, maybe it's a couple on some other videos there, but when you buzz, obviously you don't tongue, and buzz, it's just basically, it's sort of like doing push-ups for your lips. Sort of like weight training, push-ups for your lips. It's not exactly the same as playing, but it is pretty close, and it does develop strength, and is a way to develop strength and endurance. And then just better control of the horn in general. So when you're buzzing this, I think everyone should buzz a little bit. You shouldn't buzz a whole lot, but I think I don't know offhand, but let's say maybe around 10% of the time. So obviously 90% of the time should be playing. A good 10% or so should be playing. I should be buzzing rather. So the first note. So when you get these whole notes there, I talked about buzzing, when they just buzz up and down the line. If the notes are moving up, you buzz up, and the notes are going down, you buzz down. So just make sure buzz like that. So I've forgotten my pitch already. But so when you play, the first little phrase here. So I was going slowly in between the notes, but just maybe with my facial expressions and all that stuff, you can see it's easier to see how I was blowing up and down the notes. And like I said, when you're doing that, you're really blowing forward is what you're doing, but I think it's just a different way of thinking. So when you're doing that, just play try and buzz the first maybe 2 lines or so, and then play it, and when you play it, have it with that same effect. Gives it direction. Usually. Yeah. So anyways, so that's it. Yeah, and the key signature on this one is a little tricky, but with just practicing it slowly and just figuring out the B naturals, and hopefully listening to this as a reference recording, try and make it sound like this or better. So I'm gonna water up and then bang this out here. So without any further ado, number 5. A little closer. Alrighty, that's it. Thanks for listening.